Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm IWLTC, and in today's video, I'm going to be going through all of my favorited letters in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and just reading them, seeing what kind of letters I've saved in this game, and ones that I thought were kind of cute and funny. Okay, so I do have some letters. I did log on earlier, but I didn't check my mailbox. So I have Happy Home Academy and Canberra. You are worthy, IWLTC. I had a buddy give me this a long time ago. It's seen a lot of action, a lot of good times, and a few bad. Now I'm passing it along to you. Treat it right, or I'll know. I'll be watching. Canberra. I kind of want to save the letter. I don't know why. Let's see what I got. Jumper work suit. Oh, that's kind of cute. I wouldn't wear it, but it's kind of cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna start from the bottom and then go to the top. I always make sure to save at least one letter from every villager who has once lived on my island, just to keep a memory of them. I either do it because they live on my island and I thought their letter was cute, or I purposely do it where I just look at a letter that they have sent me, and I thought, why not save it? So I have run out of the total amount of favorited or saved letters you could have in Animal Crossing, and I kind of don't like the idea of them just throwing out letters that are not saved once your mailbox is full, because I always want to keep everything I have just for memories and stuff. Even though villagers tend to send the same letter with a different card, I still want to keep it all for myself. But anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna go through the ones from NPCs. I don't really know why I saved a whole bunch of letters from when I first started, but I'll go through the first few and then I think I'll just skip over the rest. So Nintendo wanted to congratulate me on my first new island life back almost 2 years ago, which brings back so many memories. So dear IWLTC, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy from Nintendo. I'm not sure what the gift was. And then the other Nintendo letter I have saved is, Dear IWLTC, thanks for using the specially colored Joy-Con controllers released in association with Animal Crossing New Horizons. To show our appreciation, we're sending you this gift. We hope you enjoy it, from Nintendo. So I do have the Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch, and this was actually a present to me. It means a lot to me. I was not expecting an Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch. I mainly wanted a Switch for, I think, Pokemon and Zelda and stuff, even though I've never played either of them. I've also never played Animal Crossing before. But I think I like the Switch much better than the other Switch. The other Switch being the Switch I wanted, which is the red and blue Joy-Con Switch. This one is much more pastel. I like it a lot more. And yeah, it's very cute. Next up is a letter from Mom. My dear IWLTC, how is your new life treating you? Are you eating well, brushing your teeth, washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here's a little something to help you out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me, Mom. So this was the mom fruit, or the fruit your mom sends you at the beginning of the game, and the fruit that she sent me was oranges. I was kind of skeptical of planting oranges because I wanted to keep the 3 forever, but then I realized that I could only get 2 fruits on my own, and the third one is the one that Mom sends you. And considering that apples was my native fruit, cherries is my sister fruit, and oranges were the fruit my mom sent me, I had no other choice but to plant the oranges, and now I have orange trees. But yeah, I think that's a very sweet thing for your mom to do at the beginning of the game. I have another letter saved by Mom. I'm not really sure what this letter was for. I'm not gonna read this one. The card is really cute though. Then Happy Home Academy. Luna, this was probably her bed that she gave me. Another Happy Home Academy. This is the second Happy Home Academy letter I have, saved at least. I don't know if this was the second one they ever sent. It was probably the first, or the second one was probably the one that I first started decorating my house. And then over time, I ended up scoring over 10,000 points, which is really exciting. And then I have another letter from Mom. I really like this letter. My dear IWLTC, something about seeing piles of colorful leaves everywhere puts me in the mood to bake. Pies, cakes, muffins, biscuits. I can't fight this. I won't. I think I need a bigger fridge, Mom. Honestly, seeing how much stuff I save of fall recipes and just recipes in general on Pinterest really tells you how much this virtual mom and I relate to each other. I'm obviously her daughter. I love to bake. I haven't baked in a while, but I do love to bake, and I love to see recipes on Pinterest and save them. To be honest, I relate to this letter a lot. Nook Inc. Update from Resident Services. To celebrate the opening of the new Resident Services building, we have lots of new Miles redemption items available. Plus, we now have a new service for Nook Miles Plus members to earn 5 times more miles. Wow. I have some other stuff. 13,712 points. Flick sent me a monarch butterfly. That was, I think, the first thing I ever got from Flick. Mom sent me a Christmas card. Mom sent me a few other cards. And then my first villager card that I ever saved is Goose. Dear IWLTC, sometimes I hear others talking about training their brains, but I have no idea what to lift to work my brain muscles. I'm kind of worried I'm going to fall behind. Help, from your friend Goose. Oh, I have a card from Carrie. Oh, I love her. I miss her a lot. Goose sent me another letter. You're awesome, IWLTC. I never knew you were a collector of rare items. It makes me wonder what else I don't know about you. But I figure a gift is a good way to tell someone you'd like to know them better. So here you go. See you soon, Goose. So cute. And then this is Zucker. I'm not going to be reading all of these cards, by the way. There's a lot of saved letters I have. Also, I wanted to do a video like this because I thought it was a simple kind of video, not one that you would typically see from Animal Crossing. Normally, the Animal Crossing videos that I watch consist of villager hunting, island decorating. That's pretty much it. Not that I watch all of the videos that I see. Oh, also challenges. There are also a lot of Animal Crossing challenges going around, which unfortunately I will never participate in, considering that I only have one Switch and I never plan to reset the Switch, mainly because this was my first ever Switch, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm like a keepsaker. Like, I keep so much stuff that I have just to hold on to them forever. The memories are all on there. Once I wipe my data, there goes everything, and I feel for the villagers that live on my island. But yeah, so I wanted to film this cute, simple video because I thought it would be something unique to the Animal Crossing community. I don't think anyone has done this. I haven't seen anyone do this, so it's a cute, simple video that I wanted to share. Zucker, to my snack buddy, congrats IWLTC, you got a new room in your house. I sent you a congratulations present. I hope you'll want to decorate your new room with it. Congratulations, Zucker. I don't remember him sending me this card, but I'm glad that I saved it because it is such a cute and wholesome card. These type of letters are letters I love from villagers because they are unique. No villagers will ever send me a letter like this again where they congratulate me on my new room in my new house, and I think it's very special to me. And now is a card from Carrie. Is it just me, IWLTC? Okay, so this might sound strange, but whenever I see numbers lining up, I get excited. Like if I happen to look at my clock just as the time flips over to 11:11. I feel like that might be important somehow. Your weird friend, Carrie. I feel the same way about this. When letters line up, it doesn't even have to be like time letters, but whenever I see like something to do with like time or something to do with numbers where they just correlate to each other, I get excited. And I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I feel the same way, Carrie. Canberra. Hey WLTC, I went back to my hometown to see my peeps from the old days. Funny, I remember them as being way wilder than they are now. But I guess I've settled down too, huh? Time will do that to you. Thinking about life, Canberra. Yeah, this is a card from the original Nate. If you don't know Nate, Nate is my favorite villager in Animal Crossing, and originally he was an autofill on my island when I first got those 3 villagers at the beginning of the game, where you have to build homes for them. And at first, I didn't really like Nate. I thought he was kind of weird looking, but over time he grew on me a lot, and I ended up liking him a lot as a villager. He was always so funny and so cute in the way that he's just, like a big bear. He's kind of like, I don't know. He would always talk about food. I loved his old house, even though it was like a beginner house. And then one day I was watching YouTube and I noticed people villager hunting, and I was kind of curious in that. And apparently in order to villager hunt, you had to kick off a villager, or it was like watching something related to kicking off a villager. And I'm like, I want to try this. So Nate had the thought bubble one day, and I'm like, I don't really like you that much, so you can go. But then I really started to miss Nate, and I saw him everywhere, and this kind of goes along with the same thing I was saying earlier about keeping every letter and not throwing anything away. I keep pretty much everything. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just memories and stuff. Whenever I say goodbye to a villager, it's like, even though they wanted to move, I don't know. It's always so sad to me, which is why I'm so scared to kick off Goose and Compare, because they were here with me since day one. Anyways, going back to the Nate story, yeah, so I kicked him off, and then I kept seeing him everywhere, and I wanted him back so badly because I missed him. Over time, he became my favorite villager in Animal Crossing, and I realized that he shared a birthday with my sister, with one of my sisters. So I'm like, why did I kick this bear off of my island? I ended up finding him in my first ever villager hunt on my channel. I was so excited, and I was like on the verge of tears when I saw him because I missed him so much. But this card came from the original Nate. The villager that autofilled after Nate, because I couldn't find anyone with the Nook Mile tickets that I had, was someone who I would not like to say the name of, but she is this very ugly penguin, snooty penguin who had a horrible attitude on my island and was so mean to like all of my villagers. I remember her being mean to Zucker, and I remember hitting her with a net, and that was the funniest thing in Animal Crossing that I've experienced. And then the day that she asked to move off of my island was the best day of my life in Animal Crossing. DRWLTC's brain, do you like artsy stuff? Because I found something real neat when I was cleaning. It made my brain think all kinds of weird thoughts just by staring at it. Isn't that cool? Now it's your turn. Thinker, Nate. I miss him. But then I have him again. Kid, bonjour, dearest IWLTC. You know what's fun? Making predictions. Like, what will this island look like in 10 years? Who will win best hair on Calm Waters this year? And who will owe Tom Nook the most bells ever? I think I saved it because it's kind of like a time capsule in a way, where I might want to look back on this letter in 10 years after playing and see what my island's like. But yeah, I think this letter's pretty cool. Okay, I have a few more. Well, I have a lot more. I'm going to read Bluebears. I'm going to skip over Canberra. I'm going to read Nate. I'm going to skip over Mom. I'm going to read Carrie, and we'll go from there. So Blue Bear, I have problems, IWLTC. Yesterday, I was thinking about ways I could boost my Popstar profile, but I couldn't come up with anything. I mean, practicing, dancing, learning to sing, whatever. None of it makes me famous now. Soon to be famous, Blue Bear. My best advice for her is to keep going. There have been times in my life where I've done things that take time. And like Blue Bear, her dream is to be a famous pop star. And overall, it takes time to do that. Takes time to do a lot of things that grant big rewards in the future. One of those things for me is YouTube. It takes time to get where you want to be. Comparing yourself to other people isn't the best strategy, but thinking about the rewards in the future, or the reward that you want in the future is probably my best advice. Keep going, and eventually you'll get there, no matter how long it takes. Also, you should always stick to your heart and never let anyone else's opinions that are not positive change who you are. But yeah, Blue Bear, you'll eventually get there. I believe in you. You're gonna get there on my island. Nate, IWLTC, the letter writer. I like writing letters because it makes me think about how my grandma wrote letters before people quit writing letters. Write a letter, IWLTC. Be like my grandma. She smelled good. Nate. This was the letter that Nate wrote to me just before I kicked him off my island, and the text, write a letter, IWLTC, be like my grandma, has stuck with me since he first wrote this letter to me and since I first read it. I feel so guilty kicking him off my island and so bad. I never got to write a letter to him, but I promise myself that I will write him a letter every day, just because I feel so bad for this one. Kid, dear IWLTC, hey, I just wanted to say that I'm so happy I met you. I couldn't have said it in person without getting all flustered and weird. And now, I'm sure all of our future interactions will be 100% normal. Straightforwardly, Kid. To be honest, I also relate to this letter a lot. I am horrible at talking to people in person and horrible to talking to people in general, and even recording. I prefer mostly to write. I write a lot, and I feel like I can get so much more of my feelings down when I write. And obviously, it does make it less awkward. No one can really make fun of you because they don't know you, since it's just what you wrote. But yeah, I prefer writing way more than talking. Carrie, just imagine, IWLTC. I've always dreamed about living inside a library. I picture myself surrounded by shelf after shelf of books, stacked up to the ceiling. In a home like that, it's possible I'd never run out of reading material. Dreamily yours, Carrie. To live in a library is a huge dream of mine. I love reading books. Nate. Hey, IWLTC, did you know that books are just a bunch of letters? And there's only, I gotta count. Okay, there's only 104 letters. How do they make such big books with that few letters? Words are weird, Nate. IWLTC, what do you think? If I wanted to write out my work history, like for a resume, what could I even say I was good at? Who'd want to hire someone with experience in baking and reading? Are there cookbook researchers? Sincerely confused, Carrie. Yeah, reading this letter, yeah, I definitely need to find a job where they're gonna hire me and my skills, which are baking, cooking, reading, writing, playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, Knox. I got Knox. First of all, he was an autofill, and I never really liked Knox either. Although over time, I did get to like him a lot more, and he always holds a special place in my heart. Dearest IWLTC, everyone's saying that you added onto your place. You trying for the biggest home on the island? Well, I reckon you got a good start on the rest of us. Here's something to help you fill all that extra space. Dream big, Knox. This is another letter like Suckers. It's a letter that villagers will never send to me ever again since my home is fully upgraded, so this letter is not only special in terms of Knox not being on my island anymore, because I'll never receive a letter like this ever again. Oh, I just saved Carrie's letter twice. I'm going to unfavorite this one. I don't normally unfavorite letters from villagers that are no longer on my island, but I have the exact same card that she sent me above this one. And I also have the exact same text, but on a way nicer card that I read before. This one's pretty cool. You know what, IWLTC? Chores are boring and repetitive, but when I'm busy scrubbing away around my home, it's almost like a break. For a little while, I can get something accomplished without having to worry about anything. Know what I mean? Carrie. I do know what she means. I clean every Sunday. Sunday is like my refresh day. I used to hate Sundays, but now I'm starting to appreciate them a lot more. It's basically a rest day and a cleaning day. You get everything done in order to prepare for the rest of the week, and Saturday is like a true rest day, rest from everything, but then Sunday's like a refresh day, you know? But yeah, I totally feel like this. I feel cleaning is very therapeutic for me. I only have one letter saved from this villager, and this letter pairs along with another letter I had written to her. And this is a response to the letter I had written to her. I don't know where the letter is. I would go and find it on Twitter. I don't use social media anymore other than Pinterest, but I'll try to find a screenshot of it. But yeah, so this is her response to it. Why, hello, IWLTC. I was over the moon when I opened my mailbox and saw your letter. And you know, lying in bed and penning this note to you is the perfect way to end my day. I've greatly enjoyed this exchange. Ta-ta for now. You could just see how much I hated her. Oh, this one's funny, I think, because the card's funny. Yay, IWLTC, thanks for coming over the other day. You can come over any old time, especially if you're looking to bring snacks or a fish to look at. Anyway, here's that gift I couldn't give ya. Staring at the fish, sucker. Cherry. This is my first card from Cherry that I saved. What was I saying, IWLTC? Sometimes when I'm writing notes like this one, I, forget what I was writing and it just goes nowhere for a while, and the next thing I know, I've sent it. Does that ever happen to you? Wait, what? Cherry. I can kind of relate to this one too, I think. Bo! This is my first one from Bo. Guess what, IWLTC? It's time for riddle. What did the cake say while cutting an onion? I'm in tears. From Bo. That one's a good one. I like that one. Knox again. To my young friend IWLTC. Newsflash, kiddo. The ocean of life has waves. Now riding down the face of them is pretty sweet. But paddling to the top, now that's the tricky part. Learn to do that and you'll go far. Ride the wave, Knox. It's very inspirational. So this card from Carrie is the one that also kind of makes me cry whenever I read it. This is her indication of telling me that she wants to be friends with me, and I intentionally ignored her and purposely ignored her because I wanted to move her off my island. And I felt so bad for doing that, but I really wanted to get her off my island. She wanted to be friends so badly, and I felt so bad that I just neglected her and kind of forcefully did not want to be friends. And then eventually she's just like, she's pretty rude. I'm just gonna leave. So, Bo. Hi, how are you? I am good. I laminated your letter because I never want to get stains on it. I want to write you a good letter, but I'm having a hard time thinking about what to write. We should hang out soon. That's all. From Bo. Funny story about Bo. I didn't like Bo when I first saw him on a villager hunt. I really wanted Eric at the time, and although Eric is cute, I'm way happier with Bo. Bo's just cuter, in a way, with his personality. Eric is cuter on the outside, but Bo's cuter on the inside. I really like Eric's look, though. He has, like, a nice wintry look. Bo and Nate have the same sweater, and I used Bo once to indicate that I was eventually going to get Nate because I found Bo, and he surprisingly had the same sweater as Nate. But yeah, so do two other villagers, Freya and Gonzo. But yeah, I'm happy I got Bo. Question for you, IWLTC. You know the way the sun goes away and everything gets real dark and boring? Well, how about if everything didn't need to get real dark and boring? Think about it. Good night, Bo. I'm gonna move. Oh, wait, I'm moving up way too much. I have a lot saved from Knox. Shep. Oh, I miss Shep. This was the same one Kid sent me. Dear IWLTC, hey, I just want to say that I'm so happy I met you. I couldn't have said it in person without getting all flustered and weird. And now I'm sure all of our future interactions will be 100% normal. Straightforwardly, Shep. I miss him. Tell me, IWLTC, what did you have for dinner last night? Will you have it again tonight? Can I have some? I'll bring my own plate. It smelled so good. Bo. To answer this question, even though these letters are repeated throughout Lazy Villagers, but they're still very cute. To answer this question, because it actually happens that I will also be having it tonight as leftovers, is egg fried rice. I made it for the first time last night and it turned out amazing. I would make a few pointers though. I wish the rice would have actually like fried and was crispy. It wasn't crispy, it was mainly just the same consistency. And also it was very sticky, like it stuck to all of the other things I put in there, which I would prefer if it was kind of like not so sticky. But yeah, I had egg fried rice and I will be having that again tonight because I'm using up the leftovers that I have. And to answer the other questions, yes, you can have some, and great that you'll bring your own plate. And thank you for it smelled so good. Ione! Well done, IWLTC. They say it takes hands to build a house, but only hearts can make it a home. You have a good heart, and you deserve to have a happy and spacious home. Hope this gift can have a place in it somewhere. Hope to visit soon. Ione. Very sweet. Hey, Fabu, ya old-timer. That's a joke, old-timer, because throwback furniture. Ha, thought of that. I don't know, 3 days ago? Anyway, I saw this and thought of you. And I also wanted to say the old-timer joke. Your old-timey pal, sucker. I love that letter. Shep, to my new pal Fabu. Letters are a great medium for messages that sound super awkward in person. Like, I'm really glad I met you and I think you're a cool person. For the record, I'm telling you that. Not awkwardly, Shep. Hey there, IWLTC. Isn't this postcard pretty? I didn't want to cover it up with too much of my writing because I think it's pretty and I should let you see it. That is why I'm only writing a few words and then I am done. So pretty, Bo. Oh, Ione also sent me this one. That's so cute. For the one and only Fabu. I saw this wallpaper and one word came to mind. Fabu. It was then followed by exquisite, high class, and trendsetting. The point is, this is more than just a wallpaper. It's a lifestyle. Yours, Shep. I love this letter. It's so detailed, it's short but sweet, and it makes me feel like I'm a queen. Listen up, IWLTC. Making easy money sounds good, right? Well, it's never that easy. Some folks that look like they're just sailing through life might be working real hard behind the scenes. No shortcuts, kiddo. Not joking. Knox. This is very true. Hakoko, this is my sister. Dear IWLTC, I want to oh, wait. Oh, this is her sending me stuff. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, she sent me a bunch of... Dear IWLTC, hey, so I was trying to catch a stink bug and I accidentally shook your coconut tree, so I'm giving them back. Sorry. Aw, she's so sweet. That's so sweet of her. Thank you. So chill, IWLTC. Your present was real cool, like snacks in a fridge. Best birthday ever since I was 9. Man, wish I had a birthday tomorrow too. Oh, I hope you like my thank you gift. Check it out. Your best bud, Nate. When I sent Nate for his birthday, this is the new Nate and the current Nate, by the way. The Nate that is never going to leave my island because I regretted the first and last time I ever kicked him off my island. I gave him this black race car driver outfit because the original Nate on my island used to wear one all the time, and I thought giving it to him would be really cute and would make me think of the past together. And he never wore it because it was something I gifted him as a present, and normally when you gift someone or a village or something, that's a present and it's not like just a random gift on a regular day. What will happen is they'll just keep the gift in their home and won't wear it, but then someone kept giving him other things, and he eventually put on the race car driver outfit, and he wears it every single day, and it makes me so happy because I really miss the times when he would wear it all the time. Nate. Hi, IWLTC. Do you like how this postcard smells? I dipped it in gravy, then licked up the gravy off and sent it to you. Man, I love smells. Nate. Thanks, Nate. Thanks. Yeah, no, this postcard kind of smells a little funny, but thanks. Bo. So, IWLTC, were you wearing your clothes backwards the other day, or were you walking backwards? Either way, it was real neat, man. Real neat. Bo. Hi. I like sending postcards to friends. Should I write more? Maybe next time. Nate. Let's read something. Oh, Kid Kat! To Mega Delts IWLTC, there's one thing I'd like to tell you, okay? Muscles aren't built in a day. Intense daily training is everything. Don't be a slacker. Okay, that's it. In it to win it, Kit Kat. Again, a lot of these letters are inspirational. Others are funny, but this one is insanely inspirational in my opinion. Kit Kat again. Thanks, IWLTC. It was awesome hanging out with you the other day. Your place is so cozy. It's perfect after a hard day and morning and night of working out. Rest days are important too. That's when the best soreness hits. Sorely yours, Kit Kat. He's so sweet. I've been wanting Kit Kat for so long. Canberra, so IWLTC, things haven't been too rosy for me lately, but you don't see me moping over it. That's because I'm thankful even for the bad times. You take all that stuff and use it for fertilizer, then see what blooms. Wise old Canberra. Again, very inspirational. I really like this card too, or this letter. The design on the card is very nice too, but I really like this letter. Neat. My dreamy IWLTC. I had a dream that me and you climbed a mountain in the dark. At the top was a couch. We sat and ate snacks and watched the sun come up. It was real chill and fun. Let's find a sunrise. Neat. I always get that letter from him. Let me see. I always get that letter from him. There, look. First letter. Coco. This is my first one saved by Coco. What do you think, IWLTC? I'm obsessed with cooking, so I'm picky about what I keep around to cook with. I recently did a bit of a kitchen update and wondered if this was something you could use. I hope you love it as much as I did. Your foodie friend, Coco. So originally, I wanted to record an island plan video, and I wanted Coco to be the restaurant owner. I want to have a restaurant on my island, and I really wanted her to be the owner of the restaurant. Then I realized that she's really into sewing and reading. Ioni's going to own the library, so it's not going to be Ioni, or it's not going to be Coco who's owning the library. Then again, with this letter, I'm thinking, should she own a restaurant? Then again, she keeps saying that she's trying to learn more recipes, so that could go either way, maybe. Maybe owning her own restaurant could help her with that. Or maybe she shouldn't own her own restaurant since she doesn't know a lot to cook yet. And I have two more that I saved. I skipped over a lot because there was a lot to go through. But Zucker. Oh yeah, and now Zucker, instead of calling me Fabu, he calls me Iron Eye. Iron Eye. I bought this costume so I could play pretend. But the bugs on the floor get freaked out every time I put it on. You seem like the kind of person that can play dress up without scaring a bunch of bugs. It's playtime, bud. Zucker. And Goose. Yo, Iron Eye. So I had this dream. I was playing baseball on the moon, and it was snowing protein powder, and the hoop was made of fish, and then I won and was crowned king of Moon Muscle City. Anyway, I got you this. Dream Athlete Goose. That one was very funny. I'm gonna find one that he sent me. Oh yeah, this one. To my worthy rival, Iron Eye, I've decided to share my morning warm-up routine with you. It's 3 sets of 319 sit-ups, 3 sets of 552 push-ups, and 3 sets of 881 squats. I usually do way more than that, but it's a good baseline. Rapidly yours, Goose. I'm concerned for him. Hey Google, what is 881 times 3?
The answer is 2,643.
That's a lot. Yeah, I understand his soreness now. I think that's it though. Those are most of the letters I've saved in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and honestly, I think a lot of them that I saved were inspirational. I don't remember some of them, but with other ones, they've been newer, and I obviously saved them for a reason. But yeah, I really liked recording this video. I don't know how many people actually care about the letters they get in Animal Crossing, but personally, I read all of them, and upon reading them, I decide whether or not I want to save it, and if my favorite lists are full, I will try and find a repeated letter that I saved, and unsave it to make room for that one. I wish you could save every letter you receive in Animal Crossing, but I understand why not. Most of the letters are repeated, and most of them are just weird or just have attached presents. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. And also let me know if you would like to see another video similar to this where I read other letters that I've saved, or even the letters I currently have in my mailbox. But for now,